Oh! 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 Oh!
Jarrett, what are you doing?
Dude, the Shore in September coming to TNA, my dude.
JR, I love you more than anything in the world, but right now, I need you to shut up in your face.
Dude, my dude, that's not cool. Anyway, the debut of the Shore was on the way for TNA. That was Robbie E and Cookie. They rhyme. You get it? Because they rhyme. Cookie sounds like Snooki.
You know what else rhymes? I'm going to beat the hell out of you.
Anyway, September was not just about the Shore, because with the world title vacant, a TNA world title tournament was set up. And at No Surrender, the semi-final matches, Mr. Anderson defeats the Pope, and in one of the most tremendous contests, Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle go to a time limit draw. And what we would then see the following week, it would be a return match. No winner. Nothing can be settled. Eric Bischoff puts them both in the world title match. Tell you a three-way dance at Bound for Glory. The next thing, Wade, I want you to introduce the new championship in TNA.
Well, with the reign of AJ Styles in hand, we have the renaming for the 15th time of the global title, renamed the World Television title.
A World TV Championship, which AJ Styles said he would defend and be a fighting champion, and which he did for the most part in the EV2 Fortune War, which we really can't talk about. That was a really terrible, feud.
It was poop.
It was poop. But something that wasn't poop in TNA was Abyss and his declaration of war for 10-10-10. What are you doing here, dude? There's nothing funny about 10-10-10. Bound for Glory was the date, and Abyss said they were arriving, Wade. They would reveal themselves, and they would take over TNA on 10-10-10. You know what? Wade wants to laugh so much, we're going to move to a laughing matter. NXT Season 3.
Ooh.
Zing! The all-diva season which got them kicked off of Sci-Fi and put on the internet. The internet. Although I did hear a rumor. They're going to
Wait. I got to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Oh, boy. Wade's got the UDD, the Uncontrollable Defecation Disorder. We talked about it on the Impact Edition. But anyway, Season 3, the NXT Divas. I'm not even talking about it. I can't do it. Night of Champions was next on the card. The All Championship pay-per-view, which had some non-title matches on it.
Sorry, anytime Divas come up, that's my cue to go to the bathroom. What are we talking about now?
Night of Champions, the supposedly All Championship match pay-per-view, which had some non-title matches.
Huh.
You know, right?
Yeah.
Undertaker and Kane, the big main event for the World Heavyweight Championship, and Kane defeats the Undertaker. And Wade Barrett gets his first shot at the WWE title, the Six-Pack Challenge. Randy Orton retains the title.
Yeah.
The Viper, dominant on Monday nights. But the Undertaker and Kane feud was not over. While the Nexus and John Cena battled on Raw, the Undertaker and Kane rekindled their 13-year feud. What, no, 13 years ago. It kind of was. Whatever. Anyway, older brother set him on fire, whatever. We get it. You're two big guys. Fight. And they decided to fight in October at Hell in a Cell. Live and exclusively on pay-per-view. But The Undertaker needed a little bit of reassurance. A little bit of power, if you will. And the return of Paul Bearer.
That's right. The Father of Destruction returns to help The Undertaker. But in the Hell in a Cell match, there's a little bit of a twist involved, JR.
A little bit of a twist? He took their ashes out of the urn and put a giant freaking flashlight in it. And he blinds it with a flashlight. Are you serious? A flashlight. That's almost as bad as duct tape. Nonetheless, Kane defeats The Undertaker. Also at Hell in a Cell, Sheamus and Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell for a big pooper of a match. Although one of the best matches on the card was the Falls Count Anywhere for the U.S. title of Daniel Bryan, John Morrison, and The Miz. One more time. And Miz retained the U.S. title. Tremendous, tremendous contest.
Absolutely wonderful.
Biggest news, it was Nexus disbands or John Cena joins the Nexus. John Cena versus Wade Barrett.
That's right, JR. In one of the most unpredictable matches. No one knew what was going to happen. But at the end of this match, it was Wade Barrett raising his hand in victory, and John Cena joins Nexus.
Little assist from Michael McGillicuddy and Husky Harris, and John Cena dons the black and yellow. Now, another debut, though. Not only Michael McGillicuddy and Husky Harris. Robbie E debuted, my dude! And Bound for Glory. Anyway. Tag team spotlight was on Generation Me. They became #1 contenders, and they really took it to the guns. Had a tremendous contest at Bound for Glory. But the bigger news, Rob Van Dam returned. Beat Abyss. Would that rain on their parade on 10-10-10? We would later find out, no. They would arrive. And they were already from within. Jeff Jarrett leaves Samoa Joe.
In the tag team match against Sting and Kevin Nash. I almost said Kevin James.
They used Samoa Joe to try to take out Sting and Kevin Nash. And in the end, Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, one of the biggest fan favorites, sides with Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan, who wasn't supposed to be there. He was away. He was still in a hospital bed. Hogan comes limping out, and Bischoff and Hogan screw Kurt Angle and screw Mr. Anderson as Jeff Jarrett, Abyss, Mr. Eric Bischoff, Hulk Hogan, and the new world champion Jeff Hardy stand tall in the ring. The next Thursday on Impact, not only would we see the end of Kurt Angle, remember, Kurt Angle said if he did not win the world title, he would quit. Kurt Angle was gone. And in his place, who would take down Jeff Hardy and Immortal? The fans saw Fortune come out, and the crowd erupts for Fortune. Could it be a faction war for power? Fortune and Immortal. And then Hogan and Flair, face to face, eye to eye. And they hug. They embrace. And they were revealed as Immortal and Fortune. Wade, one of the most shocking turn of events, a 6-month plan falls into place as Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, and Eric Bischoff moved Dixie Carter out of power. Dixie Carter thought she was even signing Abyss's release form when really she released herself from power.
That's right, she signed over the company to Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan.
10-10-10. Bound for Glory.
That's right, the Wrestling Revolution had a little bit of a Bound for Glory party. It was good times. We had hookers and pizza and
Woo!
10-10-10. Man, a day that we will never forget.
A day that will live in infamy. That's probably too far. That's really too far. I shouldn't be that dramatic. But nonetheless, Jeff Hardy turned to the dark side, and Immortal would lead TNA into the month of November and December, which is where we're going to lead for the final part of the comeback year. We only got 2 parts left. Well, maybe 3. 2.5. So we got November and December for you. Then we have our good riddance moment. Our moment of silence for those released in 2010. And then we're going to laugh at them. And then...
all except one of them.
Yeah, you're right. But then, it's the part you've been waiting for. The Revolutionaries. The best of 2010. And yours truly, right here, up for the biggest award of the night.
That's right.
The Wrestling Talk Show. And it's going to be when we come back on the Wrestling Revolution. Don't go anywhere.